Hello students, let us see the first experiment for HP1, which will be done through Vertica, creating manual projections with segmentation or replication. Now, before we get into the experiment part, let me just brush through what actually this segmentation replication means. Okay. Now, first of all, what you need to know is what is a projection in Vertica or basically any big data software. So what do you understand by a projection? So basically projections are nothing but they store data in a format that optimizes the query execution. So they are somewhat similar to our views in relational databases, something similar to that. Okay. Now, when we talk about segmentation, so projection segmentation is where specifically for Vertica, it splits the projections that we have into smaller segments, and they are typically of similar size and they are distributed evenly across the cluster. Now, depending on the system case safety, now case safety is another term which actually gives out the fault tolerance requirement for that particular cluster. So if I say case safety is 0, I'm not having any duplicate copy of the node which is present in the cluster. So if case safety is 0, that means if the node goes down, I lose the entire data. Suppose case safety is 1, it will be replicated, the data on the node will be replicated on at least one other node in a 3-node cluster. Okay, case safety 1 is across 3-node cluster. Case safety 2 will be across two other nodes in a 5-node cluster. So this is all part of the theory. This is just to brush you across. Now, apart from that, segmented projections are used for large data tables. And as the name suggests, segments are used. Next, what we have is your replication. Now, these are unsegmented projections, and they are simply duplicates of whatever nodes you have, the data that you have, simply they are the duplicates, and they are done usually for smaller database. And replicated projections usually serve as buddy projections. Okay, buddy projections. So you can use a replicated projection on any node for recovery. That is the meaning of a buddy projection. The same data is copied across. Having come across this, let us start with the first experiment. So to do this, on your software, for PuTTY software, what you need to do is you need to start with your address, IP address 10.10.26.11, log in with the given username and password. In this case, it's HP1 and password is a capital root at 123. And then we need to log into our Vertica. So how do we do it? We have this string here, VSQL, and then username dbadmin. Please note there's no space between U and dbadmin, W and Vertica 123. That's a password. We enter into VSQL. Once we enter into VSQL, we need to create schema by using create schema. Okay, so here I'm creating schema D in my name, and then later on I have to create a table. Okay, so here I'm creating a table d.hello. There are 4 parameters in this. 4 fields or 4 columns. E-number, which is of int type, primary key, name, which is of character type, age, which is of int type, and department number, which is again of int type. And there are a few other commands that can be used. For example, \dn can be used to list the schemas, \l for listing databases, \dt for listing tables, dj for listing projections. Usually dj shall work, but there may be many projections out there. And in that case, you can always do select star from projection schema, and you can give a condition where you can give a condition for your particular schema. So it will restart the projections under that. Next, starting with our actual experiment. So here, segmentation is done with ksafe 0 and ksafe 1. Replication is also done with ksafe 0 and ksafe 1. So first what we'll do is we'll see the table and its values. So we have select star from the table name. So this is the content of the table as of now. Okay, for this we are going to create segmented projections and replicated projections with the given condition of ksafe value 0 and 1. Now first case is replication with ksafe 1. So for this we create a projection. I have given the name hello, that is the table name, underscore M1. You can give any name. As of now, I've given M1. And you can see inside to create the projection, I'm using an encoding method called delta val. So I think you recall what delta val is for. It's to compress the data. And for age, I'm using encoding type RLE. That's already present in your notes. Please go through that. It's for compression purposes. And once this is done, next so this is my projection. Projection is only on 2 columns, E number and age, as select E number. So this is my query now. The output of this query will be put as the projection. Okay. Select E number age from the table, order by E number, ksafe value 1, ksafe 1. So once again, create projection, name of the projection, on what are you creating, the 2 columns, E number and age, specifying the encoding types, and then the query itself as select E number age from table, order by E number, ksafety value 1. So immediately after that, you need to start refresh, otherwise the database will not get refreshed. So select start underscore refresh is a command to refresh. Once that is done, the background refresh process takes in charge, and then you can list out the created projections. As I told you, depending on whether you have more projections, if you have more projections, you can use select star from projection schema and give the condition for your schema. Otherwise, simply do a \dj. It will list out the projections created. So now this is a replication. I have nowhere mentioned the keyword replication. By default, I am going to create replication, simple replication with ksafety value 1. So for a 3-node cluster, ksafety value 1. Okay, so it will be replicated on at least one other node. So if we see the output now, you can see here B0, B1 were old projections. Now the new ones which are created on M1, you can see 3 have been created on 3 separate nodes. You can see the nodes, node 1, node 2 and node 3. 3 separate nodes. So here you see 3 projections created with ksafety 1, ksafe value 1 for replication. Okay. Next, we'll see case number 2. Okay, if you want to, you can see the content of the projection. It looks like this, E number and age. Next, case number 2, we'll see segmentation with case safety value 1. Now, segmentation with case safety value 1, the command remains more or less the same. You have create projection, name of the projection. I've used hello underscore M2. I've given the encoding for E number and D number as select E number age from D hello, that is the table order by E number. Till here, it's the same as your previous command, and now you change it. In the replication, we have not mentioned replication anywhere, but in segmentation, we have to mention it. Segmented by hash. So hash is a method of segmentation here. We are breaking them into chunks, smaller segments. How are we breaking them? Using E number. Okay, and this is across all the nodes that has been mentioned. What are the 2 nodes that are mentioned? Sorry, what are the different nodes that are present? For this, all the nodes, it will be the same. So they are broken down into segments. Case safety will be 1. In this case, remember, whenever segmentation with case safety value 1 is done, there will be 2 buddy projections created. So 2 buddy projections are created. So buddy projections, you can easily identify, they will have subscript B, small letter B. So we have B0 and B1. Okay, so we have it there. So these are the 2 buddy projections created. So this is your segmentation with case safety value 1. Next, we'll see replication with, this is the output. You can select from the buddy projection and see the output. Next, replication with case safety value 0. So the command remains the same. Only thing, change the name of the projection. Here I've changed it to hello underscore M5. And towards the end, change case safety value to 0. Okay. Now this is a very special case where you are asking Vertica to replicate the data also with the case safety value 0. So these are 2 contradictions. Case safety is a fault tolerance mechanism where the data is replicated. And that you are saying it's 0, but you're still asking it to replicate. Now this is a contradiction. So because of this, it will no longer perform replication. Instead, it will revert to segmentation, because it's now confused whether it has to replicate or not, because you are asking it to replicate but with case safety value 0. So what will it do? It will revert to segmentation. Now, by default for segmentation, the case safety value is 1. So it doesn't make sense, right? You have to segment something. Segment means you are breaking into pieces. You cannot be breaking them into 0 pieces. Case safety value cannot be 0, right? So by default, it will go to, it can be 0, but it does not make any sense for the output. So it will go back to case safety value 1 segmentation. And you are aware when it comes to case safety 1 segmentation, 2 buddy projections will be created. So in the same way, the output for this replication with case safe 0 will be similar to segmentation with case safe value 1. 2 buddy projections are created. So this is your replication with case safety value 0. The last case is case number 4, segmentation with case safety value 0. I told you before, segmentation with case safety value 0 does not make sense because you are trying to segment it. Segment means breaking it into segments or chunks, but here the value of case safety is 0. Nevertheless, it will not give you an error, but it will then print one original projection that you have asked for, the one which you have asked for. Okay, that is hello underscore M6 will be printed. So these are the 4 cases under which your replication with K-safety 1, segmentation with K-safety 1, replication with 0 and segmentation with 0 occurs. Hope you have understood this. Thank you.